my channel, my content. My channel, my content. Happy Monday. Labor Day weekend Monday. Long weekend Monday. It is almost over. And of course, I open up my monster pipeline and sprays all over my computer and screen like an idiot. That's what happens. But anyways, hopefully you can hear me and see me. And let me get some of this in me. Monster. It's time for taking out the trash. Oh, you know what? I'd love to do one of those. That would be on a Friday night, but a Friday night, or I have to pick a night because Fridays, every second Friday is the chopping block, and it's the top two tiers. It's our, bi-weekly meeting. And, I'm never going to miss those because they get great, especially after we stop recording. But Polymorphs, Pipeline Punch. Yeah, so I'm by myself, as you can see. So I'm going to go through the usual suspects. Sean's in the house. And number one, finally, Sneaky Snakes thought they were first. But by the timestamp, nope, Sean is first. And there's a third, definitely third. So, and a fourth. So, Dr. Joe, hope everything is well. I had a female who laid a slug, then stopped. She has at least 6 more eggs in her based on the ultrasound. Normal question mark. This is our first slug and first issue with any of our females. So, yeah, I've actually had it where they've laid slugs or they've even laid an egg. And then, you wait 4 or 5 days later and they lay more. You also have it where snake will lay and it's coiled up like normal. It's like, oh, cool. And you take the eggs away and then you go to wash her and it looks like she has 1 or 2 still in her. A lot of things like that will happen. The more you breed, the more it'll happen. It does occur. But I would wait, leave her alone, let her be. She will lay the rest. But passing the slug, sometimes they've done that. I've even had some lay, a couple, and then a week later lay the rest. I'm not sure exactly why that happens, but it does happen. Ballmorphics, how are you? RT Pythons, Paul in the house from Seraphim Serpents, Sammy, Seth, Uptown, Dawn, Wayne and Alice. Wow, all the way from Ireland. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Alice could still be here. And Wayne's in Ireland, not here. You never know. Or it could be both. I'm not sure if she's gone back yet. Luke, how you doing? Patrick, Scott from Genetic Genesis. How you doing? Celtic Reptiles. What's going on? We just spoke earlier. Powerhouse. Chad. Sinful. Will's Hella Heat. Joshua, QBs, Bash, Coder, everyone's here. Let's see. Phil, Dwight. Let's see. Brian from Heathen Hatchery says, what's up, everyone? Hope all is well. See you back in the Patreon soon. Had to reevaluate my collection and direction. You should always be reevaluating your collection and direction. I would say yearly or even before. So your plans now aren't going to be the same in 2 years or 3 years. Things change. You got to learn to modify. Think of a sports team. Oh, we're going to go do this. And, we're going to go out, and do this. And first period, they go out if it's hockey. And it's like, well, shit, that didn't work. We're losing 3-1. Let's do this. Let's change it up. And you've got to change it up depending on where you're heading and what happens. I've been working on some stuff and I see other people hit it before me, and I'm like, oh, that's not quite what I thought it would look like. I prefer, I don't, like it myself. So let me go a different direction, or I'm doing something in a certain direction and someone makes something else. And I'm like, holy crap, that is amazing. Wow. You know what? I have the ingredients to make it. I was going to do this, but I like this more. Let me change, so I can actually, do that or add that in or go in different directions. So, this year we were going over, the list is right here. We don't put, okay, so this is Austin, and this is this isn't Austin. This is a piece of paper that Austin wrote. I shouldn't say this is Austin because he'd be sitting here like this, Anyways, you know what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 extra females that he ultrasounded that bred earlier in the year. Okay, January, February, March. So anything in the last 4 months that has laid, he went over. So 4 or 5 months later, he went through and ultrasounded, and there's 13 of them now that are building follicles, and they're 12 millimeters and higher. So guess what? Now we put it in our breeding plans. So now there was a few here. We have a leopard double het lavender clown. Well, maybe we should put it to the, the pastel clown het lav. And I'm like, no, I got so much of that stuff. Let's do the Enchi pied double het lav clown. The odds are different, but when we hit everything, it's 100% pied, and we can test for the other. It gets us triples. We're on the way to triples. It's better, and it gets Enchi in the project. So, last year, when we put that animal, we put it to probably the something. And you got to keep changing because you don't want to make the same stuff every year after year after year. And you're always reevaluating. It's like, okay, now I've got leopard and Enchi and say cypress and Odie into my clown stuff. Now I don't want to put any more because I've got holdbacks growing up. Now let me look at stranger. Let me look at, GHI. Let me look at and stack it so you have a variety in your collection. So always evaluate your collection and where you want to go. You don't want to keep making the same stuff. And sometimes before you hit it, you might not want to get it because someone else made it and you're like, eh. Or you're chasing something and someone shows you something better. You're like, yeah, let me just do a little, veer to the left so I can make some of those. So, Casey, what's up? Michael, Jessica, Denmark's Den, how are you? Ryan, Joshua, how are you? Let's see. Maine's Morphs. Billy, Austin, and everyone. Austin ain't here, but I'll tell him, hey, what's up? Parkside, yo, what's going on? My American friend. Man, I love monsters. I'm liking Ghost quite a bit for the flavors, but there's something about Monster. I don't know. The flavors on Ghost are phenomenal. Like they're so great. But there's something about Monster. I don't know. Just don't know. RL Morphs, Boop and Snoots. Patrick, how you doing, my man? Says, what's up, chat? Marball Pythons, the Billy Show tonight. Yeah, that's it. But I talk for the both of us, so you're not going to lose any yapping. It's going to be, Yap Central here. Joe, how you doing, brother? Where are we? Don't forget to smash. Yeah, that's what I forgot to do. So let me go here to the banners. I'm going to put this welcome first. And then I'm going to go here and let's go. Bam. Husbandry Pro. Gotta love it. Love it. It's just getting better and better. So where are we? I'm gonna miss. I'm going through Victory Lane, Motivation, Morphs, not motivational. Like I fucked up last time. So I fuck up a lot of shit. So, Josh, how you doing? Lauren? Sneaky Snakes. I've been sitting here since 2:00. uh, 2 o'clock your time. So that's probably 5. I believe you're 3 hours behind. But still, man, that's crazy. But I'm glad you're here. Hope everyone's having a great season. There you go. Texas made. What's up? So double KB Morphs says, yo, just check the female. That's one of my biggest projects going right now. She is so close to ovulating. Congrats. I don't really check when they ovulate, because we have so many. But earlier I just did a live on Instagram, and there's some that I know have ovulated and they're ready to pop. And it's not even all of them. No, it's not even this one's your biggest project. Even my lower projects are I just want to see them lay eggs. It gets me so excited. So, but I hope she ovulates, and I hope you crush the odds. And congrats, Baller's Garage. How you doing, brother? Redline Mike, UK in the house. What's up, Phoenix Royals? Odds Gods, how you doing? Hope everyone is good. I need one of those Wilbanks incubators. Any coming in? We're still working on it. We've reached out several times with Mike, and we will be distributing them. We just have to get the proper electrical certifications for the incubators in Canada, so that they pass all the electrical standards and the codes for Canada, and then that way we can sell them, and you have a safe product. So gotta follow the regulations, man. It's just it's something we gotta do. So K-Town Reptiles and Rodents, how you doing? Looking at your logo. The Rot Machine. Where else would we be, Sean? Oh, James Daddy. For those of you who don't know, you don't want to know, okay? It's a Patreon thing, I guess. Let's see. Chad says, hey, guys, hope everyone's having a great start of the week. Likewise. Ray and Charles. I'm just going to keep going. Pura Vida Pythons. What type of business would you recommend for someone making sub 100K a year, looking to make it official this coming year? That I would definitely talk to an accountant. We're a little different in Canada. I mean, you guys have LLCs. We have sole proprietorships. We have, corporations like you guys, numbered companies. I would definitely go and ask your CPA or your accountant and ask, this is what I spend. This is what I'm making. This is what I've invested. This is what I'm doing. And he should be able to set you up with the right, the right business structure. So. David, what's going on? Loves balls, boas, and berms. How are you? Patrick, when should you move hatchlings up to rat pups from fuzzies? Depending on how they're eating. And some rat pups, it depends where you get them from. If you breed them yourself, you'll know, because some people bring fuzzies that are really small. Some people bring them really big. Pups, some pups I've seen small weens, and some of I've seen them like, oh, dude, those aren't pups. Those are fuzzies. Like, come on, it all depends on who you get them from. But you want to give it the snake. I do fuzzies, for at least the first four to six meals, and then I'll try to give them something bigger, so in between a fuzzy and a pup. And then, and it depends how often you feed. I'm every 2 weeks when it gets bigger. As a hatchling, I do 3 times a month, sometimes 4. But I also give it a little bit bigger meals than some people. So what I would do is no more than a quarter more than the girth of the snake, and see how it goes. What's up? Says Gage. Chris Reiner, Billy, long time. Glad I caught it live. Welcome. All Argen reptiles. Hello. Oh, Brian Bode. What's up, Bodie in the house? Let's see. Andy says, actually, finally watching alive. Thanks for everything you do, Billy. Inspiring and educating. Love from the UK, my people. Love people in the UK. I got to get out there. I'm coming out there very soon. I say that all the time, and then shit happens, but I am coming. I was actually in the UK at London Heathrow for about an hour and a half going to the French Riviera, and about an hour and a half when I came back from the Riviera. So I didn't really see much of it except the airport, but nice airport. And yeah, I'm definitely coming. I want to come meet a few people and see, and maybe come to one of the expos, but I see Gavin and a few other people that are out there. And yeah, so one day I'm coming. Ashley Paris, how are you? It's been a while. Mika Rep. So 7 Sage of Love. Total snakes you have in the number total of exotic snakes in your region. And so mutation creation is little tough in India and highly difficult in Kerala. But we study from you. Thanks a lot for that. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Cool. So India. Wow. It's just amazing how, like we never set out as mutation creation to do like educational content. We were just basically doing videos of the shit we do all the time because we love it. And it's like, hey, let's start doing it. And you've seen us grow and build and do stuff. And it's amazing how, we can educate and like, people say inspire. I give it to you raw. This is how you get it. It's not edited. It's the good, the bad. It's how we do it. It's not the only way. But I mean, man, it's crazy. That's India. I mean, I reach all over the world in some place. And I think it's amazing. And I'm glad that you guys are inspired and learn and hopefully become better breeders or better keepers for the animals and for yourself. Because, I know when I first started, man, years, I struggled. There was no one to ask or nothing to watch. There was no direction. And, it sucked. And, thank God I stuck with it because I love what I do and I'm happy to be where I'm at. Ed, finally made it again. Good evening, everyone. Glad you're here. Jasper, how you doing? My logo had to be easy enough for Billy to say, odds God. It's actually a effing cool logo. The way you did the O with the snake head, it's pretty badass. Fellow Canadian in the house. How's that animal doing I sent you? RC Pythons. How's the new car treating you? Is this Whitney or Kevin? Where am I? 7:12. So I'm 8 minutes behind. Love it. So I traded in the Ram. I'm going to get shit here. People are going to be like, what the fuck's wrong with you, man? Man, you're getting old or some shit. I guess I am. So I've had the Ram, the Rebel 1500. Love it. V8, 5.8 liter, lifted on 35s rims and just 6-inch lift. Love it. Don't love the gas. Don't love the mileage. I get I'm over $200 when I fill the tank. Okay. Because I let it go right to the bottom when it goes bling, bling. And I push it like, oh, I better go to the gas station soon. Or I'm going to be walking with the jerry can. So it's always 200, because that's the max I can do instead of, doing. So I just basically max 200 and it fills and it almost gets me a full tank. And I do that probably every 4 days, you know, um, so sometimes, 6 times a month, 7 times a month. So I'm spending like $1,000 to $1,500 a month in gas. Do I really need the truck? I've had it for over 4 years. So I ended up, buying the girlfriend last year, a GV60 electric, which is a Genesis vehicle. It's amazing. She loves it, loves the vehicle. So do I. So I'm like, you know what? There is a GV70. I got it. I'll post pictures of the thing. I ended up trading in, basically the Ram. What I got a little bit more than what was owing. So I put that towards the down payment and I got really good financing, 5.9%. I think it's 5.9. Is it 4.9 or 5.9? But it's 5.9%, 72 months. Swapped the vehicles, got a custom paint on it, which was a matte like gunmetal gray. Looks awesome. So really happy with it. It is fast. I got it all set up in sports gear, sports mode, sports suspension, it goes. I shouldn't say this, but I raced a motorcycle the other day. And he was like, what the fuck? I got to the light and he's like, what the fuck's in that thing? I go, it's electric. He goes, okay, but they're not that fast. I'm like, well, yeah, I have a turbo button in this thing. He's like, what the fuck? He goes, let's do it again. Off the line. He was behind me the entire time. Like this thing's fast. Like I think it does 0 to 160 in 3.5 seconds. Like I'm not even joking. Like it's ridiculous, but I love it. It's a sweet deal. So I'm loving it. And you know what I like? I went and every time I fill up, you don't say fill up, but juice it with electricity. It cost me around $10, $11. $11 compared to $200. What? I'll take that all day long. So, what's up, Lisa? Fellow Canadian, how you doing? Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you and the fam are doing well. Ray and Charles, at what point or circumstances would you consider assist feeding a subadult adult? We've talked about this a few times, even with Austin. He gets asked that. We really don't. Hatchlings, yes, because they need to get that. Especially when they haven't eaten, they need to get that. That understanding of food, that food response. They need to know, how to do it. And we don't even really, less than 10%. I'd say even 5% of the animals we have to do that. But we also have different types. We have ASF hoppers and rats and mice. So, we have a bunch of different options of how we can feed and what we can offer. I really never assist fed an adult. We do stuff like Da Vinci Boa. I love the stuff. I swear by it. Rich, fucking incredible stuff. I sell it. I have it here in Canada. It's in the shop. I've used it for 3 years. Love the stuff. And everyone else has tried it. Go, no, I got to try this stuff. Holy shit. After 2 times it ate, it takes a lot of stress off you for your animals not eating. And the animals eat. So it doesn't do everything. It doesn't do every animal, but that's a shot. But I haven't done that with an adult or a subadult. So don't really know. If anyone else in the chat knows or has had any luck doing that or how to do it, please comment. Sean says, SJS Exotics, I made one of those verse to the left after y'all chop me. Oh, veer to the left. My red gene trick has a whole line of different Mojave combos to help the red gene pop. Perfect. Handle these balls. Hey, you Billy, love your channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good vibes. What's going on? Primal Scales, Reptile Bros, Manny. What's up, Billy? Who do you have as a supplier for Gopher Cocoa in the US? Okay, so I'm going to be putting some more up. So if you go to Gopher Cocoa Canada, we have on Instagram, Gopher Cocoa Canada on Instagram. We do have a thing, or I'll put it up there, but there is a post, of who's carrying it right now. There are 4 more suppliers or distributors that are coming on the next shipment. But we've got like Florida, we've got Jersey, we've got Missouri, we've got Seattle. I believe Texas is coming and a few others. So it's getting out there slowly. Next year, we're really going to push, and I'm going to get it and try to have a lot more distributors. Trevor and I from Nasty Morphs, we've loved the product, and we've learned a lot. And we're working with a bunch of people to get it out to them so that they can use for their own animals, which you'll love, and also sell it. So, but we will keep that posted. And, we are starting to post a lot more now on Instagram for Gopher Cocoa. So you'll start seeing stuff with shipments going out and who's got it, and, try it out. There are some people, I believe, Jersey Balls, Lorenzo, I believe he has it where you can just order it and he'll ship throughout the US for a certain fee. So you can look out that way or pick it up at hopefully it'll be at every Reptile Expo, by the end of next year. It'll be everywhere. So hopefully. What's up, Lily? Welcome, welcome. Ryan, Smitty Serpents, how you doing, brother? Moses, Brewer Ramos. Hello, Billy. Hello back. Kevin, Sugar Skulls. How you doing? Billy is my stepdad. Alfredo, what's up? So I'm 14 minutes behind. Hungry, how are you? Just a few minutes late. Kids come first. Of course they do. Even when they're grown. Yes. Hope you're all killing your week already. It's right back at you, Holly. Let's see. SoCal. I'm here, guys. What's up? Adrian, fist bump. Bam. So I'm just going to go through. Oh, shit. Look who's here, man. Eric, my man. Quebec Reptiles. I hope you're coming to the CRBE. Speaking of the CRBE, that's not this weekend coming. It's the one after. And I know a few people. I'm pretty sure Sammy from Bull Python is coming up. I know my man Andrew from Powerhouse Pythons is coming up. If any of you, from the U.S. want to come up, it's a 2-day event on the 16th and 17th. On the 15th, on the Friday, we all set up during the day. And around 4 or 5 o'clock, people come here and we hang out for 2-3 hours, 4 hours, look around, socialize, media, social media shit, and look and talk and snakes, and then we go eat, or we order in, or who knows. And you're all welcome to come on up, and see all the amazing breeders here in Canada. So come on down. What's up, Andrew? How are you? Sea of Serpents. Dan, what's up? Let's see. I'm just trying to go through. There's Ken. How are you? LMK Reptiles. I'm just trying to catch up, guys, so I might be missing some guys. Oh, here it is. Synergy Reptiles. Been watching you for years. Finally giving you my first shout out. Awesome. How you doing? Synergy Reptiles. Just looking at your logo. It's so small, but I'm trying to see if I can. It's nice and bright, whatever it is. I'll have to look it up on Instagram. Petsotics, how are you? I believe you sent me a message. I saved. I've been so busy the last few weeks, and I believe Ken also. I go and I save. So when I read it, and I'm like, okay, I can't answer now because I'm doing something, or I save it to as marked as unread. And then, of course, a day goes by, and I got to go. I'm going to have to make time. It's just been so busy with getting everything done. And, on Patreon, I've been working on stuff. They came out with this new feature where it's called categories. So instead of, hey guys, do a search, or, there's so much shit on Patreon over the last 3 years. You got to scroll and scroll and load more, scroll, load more. Or you do a search post and it pulls up everything that I've hashtagged on it, but you still got to scroll and stuff. Now it's great. I've been working on it and I just released it. I'm going to do a little bit more. And there's some other amazing features coming on Patreon, which is awesome. And so say for MC Down to Business, it's a podcast that we have. It's just me and Austin, 20-30 minutes that we did for maybe, I think we got 21 or 22 episodes, and then we haven't done any more. We're going to start adding more, just finding the damn time, but we're going to make the time and do it. Maybe even if it's once a month, shit, we're going to get it done. But you can go on there, MC Down to Business, you click on it and it has all the podcasts, how to vend at an expo, how to do this, and it's just, us talking about different ways and stuff and things to do, things not to do, and why, and stuff like that. Our chopping block, it's for the top 2 tiers, but now you can go, if you're a new member that come on as the top 2 tiers, or even one of our top 2 tier members that can't make it on the Friday nights, now you can just go chopping block. And now you can go and you can access it and you can see all the chopping blocks, and every category has its own, even the tip of the weeks that we had in the past. You can go on there and you can just see them all in a category instead of searching through the fucking shitload of stuff to try to find it. So even the MC Academy, because when people come on, they're always like, Billy, I can't find the breeder 1, 2, 3 thing you always talk about. Well, now you can. You go to MC Academy, and I believe it's one of the top 2 or the third one in there. So I'm working on a lot of things behind the scene, and shit's coming. But I definitely, message me back, and I'll start replying. It's just the next couple of weeks is, it's always fucking busy. It's always busy here, but I'll try to get to it. Wiz, what's going on? What's up, everybody? Balls Unleashed. I am coming soon. I might be able. I'm coming in because I'm going to the Netherlands in November. So after I go to the Netherlands, I might go from the Netherlands for 3-4 days to the UK. If not, I'll make it a trip in January, February, just going to the UK. But definitely coming. I'm going to reach out to Gavin and a few other people, see what's going on, and definitely want to meet as many people as I can, and give some love back to the amazing UK people. I'm Scottish and English. I've never been except at the fucking airport. I got to show some love to my country. So, so Patrick says, so many amazing people here. Awesome environment. Yeah, 132 people. It is awesome. If you think this is awesome, Patreon's even better. So let me put this on here. We gotta hype up Husbandry Pro. And let's see. Tammy says, I've been working my ass off, Luke. So someone, I guess, asked her a question. That's what she's doing. Alex and fam, what is going on? Happy Monday, everyone. Hope all is well. Petzotic says, I once heard someone say they edutain. They educate and entertain. That's what you do, Billy. You edutain. I love it. At Mutation Christian. I edutain. Yeah, I make up stupid words like that too. I've said, try to crush it together. I don't even try. I just say stupid stuff. My brain, but edutain. That's cool. Educate and entertain. Edutain. It works. Loving him, one of my favorite snakes in my collection. Awesome. Good to hear, man. I'm glad, man. I love that, when people, have a project and they invest into that project and they have plans, that the animals that they get do exactly what they want. Eat, grow, and make you feel good. And on the path to making you feel even better when you hit the shit you want and make stuff that you want over and over. And that's what's amazing about this industry and hobby. Never gets old if you know what you're doing and you love what you do. Crush the monster. So, hey, Billy, I remember you discussing that you were going to run higher temps in the incubator to see if it led to more females. I've been running my incubator at 92, and my last clutch 4 eggs, 0.4. We did 91, I think was the hottest. In Austin, we did about 20 clutches. I think we got more males than females. So we just said, fuck it. I'm going back to 89.5. All my incubators are 89.5. I don't want to be there. Like, I need males and females. And you know what? I'm happy with the shit. Like, I've been doing it for so long. 89.5. It is what it is. Austin was the one, oh, we got to do this. Is what I heard, blah, 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 blah. Well, after 20 clutches, he's like, fuck that. We're going back to 89.5, So I'm sticking at 89.5. I'm happy with the choice in this and that. I do not believe you can sex temp the snakes. At least not to my understanding. So I'm doing what I do. So question, this is Ed from Regis Morphs. Next month, I'm going to change my RAP reading over to ASFs. Anything I need to be aware of other than the slower growth? Not really. I'm not really the best one to talk about it. I've never bred Norwegians. I've just started with ASFs and I really enjoy it. Also, I like feeding, so does Austin, 40 to 60 gram ASFs. Austin's getting bigger clutches. The animals are doing, I think it's a better meal. So I would rather feed a 60 gram ASF than a 100+ gram rat. You're going to get the same sort of results, the better, a lot of that stuff is bone and fat, and skin and shit that isn't needed for, you look at the size of that rat, the bones, the fat, the skin, the fur, the fucking tail on the things. That's weight that the fucking animals don't need. ASFs are great. And I want to do my entire collection on it. So they do grow a little slower, high protein, 23, 24 grams of protein in the food. We give it a lot of seed and corn and a different mix, sunflower seeds, black sunflower seeds, little grains and oats and peas, and they're doing phenomenal. They're amazing. That Genesis is awesome. I think do you not work there? I believe Paul works for Genesis, but yeah, I've got two now. I've got the GV60 and the GV7, both electric, 70, both electric. And if you're bored, I'm going to be one of the first to get the GV80 electric coupe. So, and I'm going to get it the exact same color, orange. If you look at this, it's being in production next year, and they're supposed to be available end of 2024, 25. But I'm going to get that burnt orange or that orange. And they have 4 Recaro seats. So normally you have Recaro racing seats in the front. In the back, you have no, they got 4, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. It's disgustingly sick. And it's amazing looking. So if you're bored and you want to check it out, Genesis GV80 Coupe, C-O-U or coupe, but they call it the coupe. So, or at least that's what the guy at the dealership called the thing. And I just went coupe, C-O-U-P-E. And I'm like, damn, look at this thing. It's like, yeah. And I'm like, put me on the list. So now I'm a Genesis family member now. I love Genesis. I just, the quality of the vehicle, it's crazy. I'm so happy with it. And did I mention no more gas? No more $1,200, $1,500 a month filling up at gas. I just plug it in, 15, 20 minutes, $9, $10 later. Thank you very much. It's awesome. So I test drove the GV50 and the GV80, and man, those are hella fast. Are those the electric? Because, the G80. The G80. G80 is nice looking too. I was looking at that. I'm like, I need a little bit of space. And, but yeah, they are stupid fast, especially if you have the boost. Like, I don't know why they put a boost in it. Like, I can do 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. Why the fuck do I need a boost? Like, it's crazy. But it's just, oh my God, I love it. Love it. So, Michael Duval, what are some good recessive genes that are good and bright to go with Blackhead and Orange Dream? That are good and bright, recessive. Blackhead and OD. Lavender, Enhancer DG for sure. That's really for bright, you know, recessive bright. But Blackhead and Orange Dream, Pied, Clown. I mean, you can go with pretty much anything with those. But for bright, you know, Lav could give it that coloration, because I showed an OD Dreamsicle today. It's beautiful orange, even as an adult. Orange Dream and Blackhead into Enhancer DG will look amazing as well. Hey, John, what's going on, my man? Denmark's Dan is in the house. Evening, guys. Look at that logo. That looks like a tattoo. Awesome. Love it. So MTZ Pythons. I'm late, but I'm here. That's the whole point. Glad you're here. And let me just change the banner. And it's like, hit that like button. 135 people in the house. And let's see. So Sammy from Bull Python says, when do you put the babies and Coco? Right as soon as I take them out of the incubator. As soon as we do our cutting, you know, we do our egg cutting, and then we put them back in the incubator together. We don't do anything. We just basically take the crate away, and just, you know, leave the eggs onto the substrate, which is the vermiculite is what we use. And we let them shed in there. And once they shed, we take the animals out, do an update video when we can, and then we put them in right on Coco. We put them in the mini 130. So the tiny ones. We used to put them in the 10 series tubs. Now we have the smaller ARS ones, which I love. The rack is amazing. And we put them right on the small Coco. Handle these balls said, oh, let me do this too. Speaking of Coco, go for Coco. There we go. We just hatched out our second ever clutch. Congrats. Het pied to passed out yellow belly pied and got killer odds. But question, how long do you wait after a female lays to start pairing again? 4 to 5 months, I start ultrasounding. So usually 5-6 months later, I've seen it as early as 4, they start rebuilding follicles again. So 4 or 5 months, take a look for signs. If you have an ultrasound, just put the ultrasound to her. You'll know exactly when. But roughly 4 to 6 months after they lay, they start rebuilding follicles and going through the cycle again. That's what we have found. You are very welcome. Oh, Alex from Florida Born says, I'm shipping all over, no R, all over the US, all over the US. I'm shipping all over the us for the Coco. US, man, double capitals, Betty. Come on, US. Big, strong letters. So Alex as well from Florida Born Exotics, give him a shout. He ships all over the US, the Coco, and give him a shout. And he's got lots of it, and he loves it also. So definitely there are options all over the place. He's at expos selling it and doing demonstrations of how amazing the product is, and is a user like myself. So give him a shout. So So Josh says, I'm blooming 2 bricks right now and excited to try it. Get her done. So Sleepywood, Jay says, can't wait for it to come to Texas. Tired of my current cocoa brand. It's definitely coming, and we're always looking for new distributors. So, you can message us on Instagram at goforcocoa.com, and we'll just say, hey, thanks for inquiring. Please email us here, or just email goforcocoacanada@gmail.com and say that, you'd like to look into being a distributor or stuff like that. And we'll let you know exactly what's needed and what is required to get it into the United States, and, the prices of pallets and skids and what you're needing. So, what's up? How are you, my man? Massey Morph in the house. Massey Morph works in the house. Morph Magic, Exotics. What's up, everyone? Thanks for all the info, Billy. Very, very welcome. Let's see. Any more questions? I'm getting there. I'm 9:29, so I'm 20 minutes behind. Oh, about 19. Can't freaking wait for the CRBE. Yeah, man. I can't wait to meet you, my man. So he's coming all the way in from Seattle, and I get to meet him for the first time. Known him forever, for years, and finally get to meet him, man. So I'm excited. I can't wait. And you get to see some awesome animals here and some of the amazing breeders here in Canada. And not only that, it's a lot of other animals, not just reptiles. It's fish and cats and dogs. Like it's 3 big expos under 1 big roof. It's huge. So a little bit of something for everyone. 100%, man. Just give me a shout. Give me a shout. Esmeralda, missed the IG live, and I was able to catch you here. How's it going? I'm doing phenomenal. It's amazing. Got 141 of you guys here with me and just shooting the shit like we always do. And, I love that. I love all the love that and support that you guys give us here. Austin couldn't make it today, but, I'm glad here to answer questions and motivate you guys or just give you my opinions on shit and just let you know how things are going. And that's what I do. Morphmatics, what's up? Things are good, man. Just getting ready, man. Always busy, trying to get the stuff done. We got a super chat, and it's from Arvin, Game of Odds. Hey, everyone, new to the hobby, love the content. Thank you. Welcome to the hobby. It is an amazing one. You just really got to watch out. There's a lot of scammers. Celtic Balls, they reached out. And Alex from Chromoflux, she reached out as well and saying, hey, Billy, there's some guy on TikTok using my fucking scammers. Like, they're just ridiculous. Clearly, my logos, clearly the rack I have, my floor is like nobody else's. And it's a pied on eggs. And they're like, oh, my Ultramel bamboo just had it's not even the right genetics, you stupid fucking asshole. And I will call him a stupid fucking asshole because I hate pieces of shit scammers. You got to watch out for these guys. You really got to, go through, I love when people message me and I'll say, hey, message me through Morph Market because I know Morph Market's a safe place. Okay. But you can still get scammed even on there. But at least, if you go to my site, you go there and you click on it, you're getting the real deal. Or you can just call. My number's there. You can reach out on Instagram and say, hey, is this your post? A lot of the times it is, but I will never message people on fucking Instagram saying, hey, I got this. Do you want to buy it? Like, hey, I'll give you a really good deal. I don't do that, So you got to watch, these scammers, and it's shitty, but they're out there. So, oh yeah, see Drake? Drake, look at him right there. There he is. And then the tail wraps all the way down. But that's Drake, our Cayman lizard. Well, I'm glad you made it. Definitely glad you made it. Let's see. Unique Mutated Morph says, what's good? Life's good. Everything's good. Got a lot of shit on my plate. Doing a lot of things, Oops. Just shake the camera. Getting all excited. Got a new vehicle. Traded in the old one. Saving money. It's going to save me about $1,000 to $1,500 a month on gas. Love it. And it's good for a change. I've had the Ram for 4 years, loved it, no complaints. But I like something different, and doing that. Got the the long awaited Focus Cubed. I don't know the exact name. I think they're called the Concept Threes. They came in. I set them up. I moved, over the weekend. I moved the geckos into them. Some of them I've got full bioactive isopods and some real plants and stuff, and they're loving it. So fed them crickets, dusted crickets, and I've also fed them some Pangea. And I did a story where you saw one, licking it up and loving it. So that's great. I've had 5 sets of crested geckos, so I've got 10 babies on the ground. And as the one came out, I set it up. I still have the other egg, so I am officially now a gargoyle gecko breeder. I've had my first one. There's still one in the egg. And my Chihuahuas laid her first set of eggs, but they were duds. So now I'm waiting on that. But I do have a set of Leachianus geckos in the vermiculite waiting. So I might have Leachianus geckos, feeding those too. And it's really cool and exciting. It's something new. And, going to try to learn a bit about that and see where that goes. But it's interesting. They're really cute and they're different. So I figured, why not try it? After all these years, I've done it. So, Lily says, I want to go to Canada and see Mutation Creations facilities and team, maybe in a couple of years. What a dream vacation. Man, there's so many better fucking places you can go to for a dream vacation. It's a cool place to stop off and hang out, but it's not a dream vacation. Hell to the no. But I thank you so much. But no, it would not be a dream vacation. It'd be a cool one, but not a dream. Man, there's some beautiful places in the world that you need to go to before coming to Mutation Creation. And if anyone has a Blue Lagoon in Iceland, is breathtaking. It is just phenomenal. That's got to be something you must do in your lifetime. I'm definitely going back several times before I leave this beautiful earth. It is beautiful. Love it. And yeah. So, but thank you so much for the love, Lily. So here is ODGC. Our Dad's Gone Crazy Exotics. We've done 4 shows so far. 2 were really good and 2 not so great, but we made new friends, and that's what matters. Exactly. So going to a show, you definitely want to make sales. You want to at least pay for the table, break even, and then some. Doesn't always happen. Sometimes you go to a show and it sucks. It's like, I'm not going to do the next one. This one was really shitty. And then you don't go to it. And everyone else is like, man, this is the best show of the year. And it's like, fuck, I missed it. And I'm going to do the next one. You do the next one. It wasn't so good. It's hit and miss. You don't know. That's why one thing that's good is if you have variety. I've had, Alex, he's a supplier for Go for Cocoa. Same thing with Andrew. So that's Florida-born exotics. And Andrew from Powerhouse Pythons. They vend, and they have ball pythons and other stuff. They have a few other items and cocoa, and I know Andrew does rats as well. Sometimes you don't sell any snakes. It just wasn't that nobody wanted, no one was spending. But guess what? They did well in cocoa to pay for their expenses. It's always good to have a variety of stuff, just to make sure. And if everything sells, you're going to have a really good expo. But you need to go to show your stuff, meet and interact. Like you said, meet new friends, meet new customers, get people understanding, and talking to them and basically educating them, representing your company, getting them, and helping other people. And maybe they might not buy that day, but if you do a good enough job, 3-4 weeks down the road, it's like, hey, you know what? I met you at the expo. I really liked you. You spent some time, explaining some stuff for me. Now I'm ready. I've done some research, like to buy from you because you were so informative. It helps promote it. It's like, do you think when Nike and McDonald's and they spend $5 million on a 30-second Super Bowl or more ad, do you think they're making that $5 million fucking dollars back within the fucking same day? No. But over the next 6 months, they're making paper. You got to get out there. You got to pay to play. And when you do an expo, we'll just sit on a chair and fucking wait, interact with the customers, look around, you know? So enough about that. Next, but very good point. You're not always going to do well, but I'm glad you saw the positive out of it. And you will see other people and sales come because of you being there and them knowing your face or knowing your brand. It definitely works. So the Fracky Menagerie. Hey, Billy, I just hatched out the clutch from the import female I sent you pics of. Okay, you'd have to send it again. I don't think I've seen them, or I might have. I'm getting old, man. And when did you send them on Instagram or my email? So let me know. Holy shit, Joe in the house. So 36. I'm still 19 minutes behind. What's good in the hood, everyone? How you doing, bro? Hope you're feeling better, man. It's been a while. I'm glad to see you here. Appreciate it. Sammy says, hit my first 2 clowns this year. Loving it. Congrats. First 2 clowns ever or just of the year? Hit my first 2 clowns this year. Yeah, so that could be just this year. You just hit clowns. Or is it your very first time ever hitting clowns ever, which would be great. Pets Exotics. I love it. I love the name. Eric, how you doing, my man? Ooh, Brittany. What's up, everybody? I got a pre-lay shed this week. Looking forward to more eggs. Now that I got my first clutch out of the way, you ready for more? Yeah, there you go. Never ends. You got us both tonight. We're listening and working on Lego. Awesome. So Whitney and Kevin are tuning in. So I'm glad to see Kevin home. He was away on business for a few weeks. I take it or longer or in and out. But working on the Lego. Oh, there you go. Odds of gods. Rob from Royal Balls has a good video on temp and sex. Long story short, it's not a thing. It could be. It works in certain animals. The ball python, I just don't. I entertained it with Austin for a while, and he's like, "No, fuck it, we're going back and just doing it the way we always have." It's a random thing, man. Just like you breed a visual to a het and 7 eggs, you get 2 fucking visuals when you should have got 4 or 1, and then you breed a het to het and you get 7 out of 8. What the fuck? Like how it's you get what you get. Be happy with it. So. So I feed my rats lots of vegetables. SoCal says, I think ASFs need more hides compared to rats. We don't use any hides. I'll do a video on my ASF breeding and how we do everything. And, you'll have better growth with ASFs. I've been hearing that. I've been seeing it. And so gut load all my rats, rice, carrots, peas, corn, and leafy greens. I used to do eggs. I don't anymore. Austin, how you doing, brother? Said popped in for a few seconds. Oh, popped in for a second. Have a great live, guys. Mission Morph says, what's up? Hope everyone's doing well. So Sleepywood says, I've been breeding ASFs for my collection, but this will be my first season. Should I start breeding Norwegian rats for my non-holdbacks? Have you noticed it affecting your sales? No, because I feed both. I mean, I still do a lot of Norwegians. I have fed my collection ASFs, rats, mice. They eat. If an animal eats, it's hungry, and it's in the right conditions, it'll eat. They're not very picky. I find maybe 10%. If you feed them an ASF, they really just want ASF. I've had ASF eaters, and then after they've bred and laid, they haven't eaten. They're hungry. You throw a fucking rat in, they'll eat a rat. So it's I really prefer ASFs. The people that I've seen that have been doing it consistently, bigger clutches, healthier animals, smaller poops. They're gaining. They're growing well. I think it's just a way better animal or food choice to feed ball pythons, and that's what we're doing. So we breed and feed both ASFs and rats. Do you feed your adults every week if feeding ASF, or still every other week? So I'm doing every 2 weeks. Sometimes I'm throwing a third one in. Austin will do like 3 weeks in a row, give it a week off, and then do 2 weeks, give it a week off, and do week. Like he changes it up also. But I don't even mind, because I find when I give, like I have a bunch of the ones that we retire, and they're quite bigger. And I'll feed those to some of my big girls, and they'll eat them. But when I put them to some normal 23, 20, anything that are in the 10 series, not the 30 series. So not my big 3,500 to 5,000 gram females, they'll take those like nothing. But when I feed them, they just don't eat it. Like they'll chew it, and they just spit it out. But then you put a 60 or 40 to 60 gram, and they'll take 2. But I'm going to start doing that myself once I start, because it's easier for me. I would rather feed a 40 to 60 gram ASF, a smaller meal every week, than a bigger one every 2 weeks, now that I have my own production. So I'm going to try that, and I might do 2 different racks, or I'll do these 3 racks with a smaller ASF every week, and I'll do these ones with a bigger one or a decent size one every 2 weeks. But I still, the ball python digestive system is still, 10 to 14 days. So, I don't want to jam it full. If I am going to feed it, consistently every week, it's going to be a much smaller meal. So, Brandon Scott, how are you, man? Hey, Billy, hope you had a good long weekend. You too, man. Hope to see you at the CRB. It's been a while. Another Canadian in the house. So good vibes. Genesis is sweet. Got a 2T Genesis coupe. Other is a gas hog. Yeah, 250 heavy duty Silverado for towing the business trailer. Oh, it takes E5 though. Not bad, but still $3 a gallon. Fuck. Ridiculous. How do you buy these card in a Deer Precision? What? How can you buy these card when the reptile market is in Deer Precision? Hold on. Oh, used to work with Genesis, drive a Genesis, but now work for Honda. Same company, just higher end. No, there is not. Unfortunately, Mike Wilbank's incubator is the best. How can you afford all these nice cars with the reptile industry in such a deep recession? I'm still making sales, but it's not that I can afford the car. I'm actually saving money. So my payment on the new vehicle, so I swapped the other car. I put a very small down payment down, because most of my down payment came from the trade-in that I got on my Ram. So I traded it in, hardly anything down, and got 5.9. I'm pretty sure it's 5.9, 72 months financing. And now, instead of, I think my payment is about 240 extra a month on this new vehicle. But I instead of doing like the 84 months, I did 72. So my payment will be a little higher. Plus, because I didn't put a big down payment down, I basically, I think it's $230 more a month that I'm paying for this new vehicle. But I'm saving $1,000 to $1,500 a month. So basically, if I average $1,250 a month in gas, you take that $250 and put it towards the new car payment, I'm actually saving $1,000 a month, and I got a brand new fucking vehicle. $1,000 a month I'm saving. So I'm not spending more. I'm actually saving more. And that's one reason why I did it. My rats, I spend 12 to 15,000 a month on fucking rats. Now I'm down to probably 4, by producing it myself. A lot more work, a lot more stuff. I like tomorrow, all day is rat day. But guess what? I'm saving money by putting in the work, setting up the infrastructure. I know what my rodents are what they're eating and what I'm feeding them and how great they are. I love it. So I'm putting in the work to do things instead of just, I'll just pay for it all. I'll just do this. I'm being smart. And, I wish I did this years ago, but I didn't. So now I know. So now when people on my Patreon say, hey, Billy, what should I do? Oh, I did that. You know what? It's good if this happens, but if this happens, it's not good. And this is why I would do this, because I can speak, because I've done both ways now. And I'm telling you, saving money, okay, and putting in work to do things is great in all economies. Because if the economy's booming, you're making more because, your expenses are here. And if it's not booming and your expenses are here, it's better that your expenses aren't here. And, so I'm learning, I'm doing things, and it is a little bit of infrastructure and work, but it's worth it, and it's actually satisfying, breeding the rodents and seeing how their little litters are, and it's pretty awesome. I'm really enjoying it. So, separate the juvenile ASFs in separate containers, and then the parents, they grow way faster. I find it the opposite. So depending on how you keep them, we have all ours in the vision tubs. So we have a 1.3 in the vision tubs, where I know people that do 1.4 ASFs in the 10 series, tubs. We leave a lot of the, we only pull weans out. We leave all the rest in. And sometimes we leave weans in, and they grow really fast because we have lots of food, and the way they have the trays, hardly any waste. I'm going to do a video on how we do our ASF production. And, we have right now 100, I think it's 107, hold on, 30 times 9. 270. So just about 280, 290. I'm going to say about 290, just under 300 colonies. And we're producing 1,000, 1,500 a week, weans, depending. But at least 4,000 to 5,000, if not more, a month. Weaned ASFs. I'm not even talking about the fuzzies, the stuff that I take out, 100, 200 here. I'm just talking what we pull weekly. It's probably, 900 to 1,500 fuzzies. I mean, weans. So, it's awesome. Like, I love it. Any tricks to get hatchlings to eat? Smaller meals, ASFs, hoppers, rat fuzzies, never feed pinkies. So rat fuzzies, ASF hoppers, mouse hoppers. Switch it up. You can, put a little drop of vanilla on the neck. I've got some videos on like that. Yeah, different smaller meals, different time. And don't keep trying every day. You try it, 4 or 5 days later, try it again. And also try to feed them at night and maybe leave them, for a few hours, and then go back before you go to bed and check on them and pull them out. A whole bunch of different things you can do. But Genesis is way ahead of all EV automobiles, hands down. The stuff they're working on is insane. Dude, it is. Like I can't wait to get the GV80 coupe or coupe. Oh my God. And it's electric. It's ridiculous. So, Clown Hypo. Oh, Hypo. Fuck, I forgot Hypo, man. I love Hypo. Clown Hypo DG Enhancer Lab. Yes, I agree. Yes. Forgot Hypo. Got to give love to Hypo. Hypo is amazing. So, Caleb, I have them. They're with another gentleman in Montreal that has an incredible, one of the probably, if not the best, one of the best boa collections in Canada. I'm got breeding loans done with him, and we'll see where it goes. Just my everything I've got here now, I'm motivated to do this. I'm downsizing a little with more power coming. I got some other interest. I'm making different rooms and sections for other things. We'll get on with some of the stuff I'm doing, closer to the end of the year. But definitely still love the boas, and we'll see where that goes. Solorzano, how you doing, man? How's everything? Large Marge, Paul's in the house. Large Morphs, how you doing? Let's see. Just going through. I'm going through. Yeah, so there's another one. Try mouse hoppers or ASF hoppers. Has a lot of movement and is smaller. Great tip. Oh, look at this. Balmorphix giving us some love. Go for Coco Small is the best, hands down, for the whole collection. I know a lot of people that use the small for their entire collection. I like the bigger stuff, though, for the adults. Just preference. But I know a few guys that'll come and buy 40, 50 bales of just the small, and they love the small. I have other guys that love only the large. And I have some people that mix them to get a big variety of both. It's what's great. You get to do whatever the hell you love with each one. So you can have one, the other, or mix the shit together, or don't even use it at all. That's what's great about it. You don't even have to use cocoa. I just love it because the smell, the look of it, the texture, it's amazing for spot cleaning. It absorbs the smell, like I said, but it's also great for the absorption, like the hardly any dust in the Gopher Cocoa, and the amount of water it absorbs and reabsorbs, and it's spongy. I love the shit. So if you can't already tell. So Casey said, I picked up a couple of Gopher Cocoa from Daddy James. Best decision I've made. Awesome stuff, man. I'm glad to hear it. Brando's in the house. Creative Scales, what's going on? Reptile War, Nick and Chris. Stoked to see everyone at the CRBE. Will be nice not to have to worry about manning a table. Wonder if I can sneak out and say hi. Come on down. You're very welcome. What's this? Just finished cleaning and fresh water for the gummy worms. What gummy worms? What are your gummy worms? Is that what you call your ball pythons? Oh, do you have different types of snakes? At what size would you upgrade from an ARS 10 to an ARS 50? It depends. 900 to 1100 gram range. Some people put them in earlier. Sometimes I put them in and they just stop eating, so I move them back. Let the animals decide. Get them up to 900, 1,000, and if you feel comfortable moving them over, do it and see how they do. I've done it, and a lot of times too, if they're below 1,000, 1,100 grams, I move them over. I would say the majority of them stop eating, and after 3 or 4 weeks, or 3 or 4 meals, which is basically 6 weeks for me, at that age, I put them back, and then I feed them in the 10 series, and they eat right away again. I'm like, wow. So I listen to the animals. That animal, it's too small. Okay, well, I put it in a big fucking, tub, and it doesn't eat. I put it in a smaller one, and it does eat. I'm going to listen to the animals, not somebody telling me what to do. But at some point, they can't stay in there. So move over. We try different things. We're going to start doing like hides, in some of them. But thank God I have that Freedom Breeder rack that's a little smaller, that isn't as big as the 50 series. And I love that. It's such a great stepping stone from the 10 to the 50 or the 40 series, So Crystal Crabtree, how are you? Going to make it a day and drive to the CRB. Good to see you guys. Everyone hit the like button. Let me go back here now and do this. Going to give you back the Husbandry Pro. And as far as branding, let's go. Herb Social Black. Boom. Herb Social, guys. Let's see. Corey, hey, how are you, man? Finally caught my first live while it was live. You guys are awesome. And for all the info you share to help people like myself who are new to the hobby. I'm amazed. I mean, I'm glad that what we do really helps people. and Austin and Allian on Wednesday were like, you know what, let's do another series. Like, what's in the rack? We've sort of killed it, and it's hard to make up content instead of just doing it just to put it out there. That's why we do things and we stop it, because it's like I don't want to just do it because we got to. So he's going to come up with some stuff like what we do with hatchlings, and how to maybe assist feed, and how to do like things that can help like this to let people that are new, or even people that have been doing this for a while, give them some different takes, and how we do it here as a big breeder. And anything helps. The more info you have on a certain subject, not just one or two. If you have 10 fucking things that you can do, try them all, and hopefully one works. All you have to do is this. There's no one fucking phrase or sentence that covers, how do you get your ball python to eat when it stops eating? Oh, you do this. No, you don't. There's 1,000 fucking things to do. Oh, my male won't breed with the female. What do you do? Oh, you just do this. No, you don't. There's 1,000 things you can fucking do. And then that still doesn't guarantee it. So hopefully what we do, what we have done, and what we do for in the future helps motivate you and give you, educate you and give you some different ways or perspectives to look at how we can do these, for the animals and for collecting and for breeding and even for the business side. Oh, ready? I got a banner for that. The lizard behind us is a male caiman lizard named Drake. There he is right there. There's his head, the orange part. Can't really see. There's his body, and then his tail. He's probably about 4 feet from head to tail, but that's Drake, my bad boy, my green lizard. So thanks for asking. Let's see. So Michael Duval, thanks, Billy. I'm visually impaired. Hard to see, brother. I am breeding this year. You have great info, man, and you're awesome and patient. I try. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm awesome. Sometimes you get me, I'm awesome. Sometimes I'm just an asshole. But hey, I mean, aren't we all at times? And patient, I try to be, but I do have a limit. I am probably really impatient. That's why I'm like, oh my God, I want to cut my eggs. And, I love doing this. And I try my best at everything, and I'm not perfect, but, I admit when I'm wrong. But I appreciate that, Michael, thank you. Oh, cool. You will be vending at the CRB. Well, don't forget, you and the gang can come here Friday night and hang out. You've been here before, but I'd love to have you back, my man. We'll be here Friday, after people set up. They usually kick you out around 5 o'clock on Friday. So come on by here. I'm only 15, 20 minutes away from the expo. And come on by, hang out, fucking, and, we'll do it up. So, yo, Apex Mutations in the house. Florida born, yes. You can't rely just on snake sales. It's great to have just snakes, but to have a variety of other stuff, what's good about cocoa and substrates and other things that you can sell besides snakes, it is something that people need, and it gets used over and over. So it's a constant, if you build a good clientele with cocoa, I know people that come, every 2 weeks. I know people that come and load up once a month. I have people that come and they'll buy 40 or 50, and I'll see them every 4 months, every 6 months. Brandon, from Creative Scales, he was here and picked up 3 blocks, and, he'll probably pick up a couple more at the expo, and it ties him over for his collection, and it's repeated sales, right? If it's a great product and people love it, they'll keep coming, and you build up your customer base. And guess what? You can go just to sell cocoa. And I know people, I've done $4,000 or $5,000, at a show just in cocoa sales. I think Alex at the last show did over 1,000. Same with Andrew from Powerhouse Pythons. It's a great extra, wow, and if you don't sell snakes, At least that pays for your time too, and it does showcase, so you're getting the best of both worlds. But you know, let's see. May Serpents. Hey, what's up, Billy? How you doing, brother? I'm doing awesome. You know, working away like always, getting shit done, but you know, putting my time in like always. So Apex Mutation says, I don't want a whole wall of lychees or lizards, but I want a couple pairs to enjoy a small number to hit those markets too. I'm doing it just for, you know, I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, I know the gecko market's taking a little hit also, but, you know, I've got one set of lychees that are paired. I put the male with the one female, and she pretty much fucking was going to kill him. So I have a breeder female. I got to find a male for that, for her. And then I have 2 breeding pairs, and I'm going to be, that's all I want with the lychees. The Chihuahuas, I'm probably going to do 3 or 4, you know, females, maybe 6 max. I really like the Chihuahuas. They're my favorite. And then the gargoyles, I'm going to probably stick with maybe, you know, maybe 3 or 4 breeding groups. And then the cresteds, I have 3 or 4 now. I'm going to see where they go and, you know, and see how I like it. But I mean, I've got them all set up the way I like and comfortable, and I'm learning. I'm trying to get them all bioactive. And it's great that I've actually bred, you know, I've got 5 sets of cresteds on the ground, and my very first one out of the 2, but by the time this episode or this live is done, the other one should be coming out of the egg, or I'll just rub it gently to, you know, stimulate it to hopefully tear its way out. But yeah, I've officially now created one gargoyle, which is pretty cool. It's a nice red stripe, orange stripe. So it's pretty cool. I'm really happy. It's exciting. So it's different than the snakes, you know? Ghost. I run temp at 90 in the incubator, currently at 47 males and 40s. Yeah, even. I'm 89.5. I don't even know. I should look. We can go into Husbandry Pro and look, you know. I can just do a count. Males, you know, 2023 males. It'll give me a number. 2023, change the male to female and give me a number, and I can see. But pretty awesome. 89.6. Winston's Family Reptiles. What is going on? I got 2 females out of 10 eggs with my first clutch last year. Oh, that sucks. You know, I'd like to get at least 50-50, you know, or more, you know, 60% females, depending on the clutch though. But yeah, 2 out of 10 isn't the greatest, especially if you want to make stuff to hold back. You want to hold back as many females as you can. What's that, Jeremy? Bod's Exotic Reptiles in the house. BER. How you doing, my man? I breed ASFs, just started fancies for faster production. Never use hides for ASFs, so they do great. I agree. I've never used them, and they're doing phenomenal. But the way these, I'll show you, but the way the vision are, they have like, it's longer. It's like probably 12 inches, maybe long, maybe wider, 14 inches wide, and maybe 16 inches deep. And I believe 3.5 inches deep. I put like maybe a quarter, maybe ½ inch of bedding. And the way it sits on the hopper, sort of V's sort of closer to the front, so that, and there's little sort of cavities at the side that they can come in. So it could act like a hide, because they can go over and eat from both sides. I'll show you, or go to Vision and go to the rat, the stainless steel rat bins, and the stainless steel tops for the plastic tubs. I think it's the S35 or the 35 series small. And I'll do a video on this and show you, but I mean, they do phenomenal. And, you know, this has been running now, few years. So it's been, I've been working with it now for probably 3 months, and I'm going to take the whole thing over. But I'm learning about it, and it's very awesome. So, So Go says same. We don't use hides for ASFs. Our ASFs breeding like crazy. Started with 1 bin 4 months ago and up to 3 breeding and 4 and growing out 4th now. They're pretty simple to do. Oh, how the raffle sales going? Someone I made a comment today. So that is, if you look in the description after this, so we need 10 more spots, and I'm going to promote it. So it's in the description below. So we're having a raffle. We're having 2. I'm going to work on the higher end one first. So if you go to the link in the description and click on it, it'll take you, and we're having a raffle. There's already 10 sold. We need 10 more seats or tickets sold, and we're going to do a live raffle. And basically, we're going to put all 20 people's names and spin it. And then whoever gets first, you get to pick out of the list of 20. The second person spin, next person gets to pick. And yeah, and then afterwards, if people want to trade between each other or whatever, but there's a lot of awesome prizes. It's $1,500 US, including shipping. There's two $2,000 credits, so you're already up ahead. 1,500 plus shipping's free. But there's a couple animals that are 6,000, 7,000. There's 2 of them. There's a few 5,000 animals, a few 35. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, we gotta do that. So I am gonna put another post up on Instagram. And I'm also, if I can this week, I hope I can. Hopefully I can get Alex in to give me a hand. I'm gonna post the pictures of the animals. Leopard clown pied, genetic stripe enhancer, het clown male and female. What else? Freeway clown. A lot of cool stuff. So buy your raffle spots, people. Yeah. So, and I might even throw a twist on it. Just like, I got to think about it. Be a little more creative. I might even add a little bonus spin to all the winners. Maybe 2. We'll see. So, you never know. But let me just go. Oh my God, do they ever? They smell hardly. I love them. They're just amazing. Home Run Ball says hello. Hey, what's going on? Jeremy and Holly, how are you? Snakes for the memories in the house. So Clinton Nesmo says, hey, Billy, I missed you at Calgary this year. Hope to see you next. If you are coming, if you come, are you bringing animals? I may. It depends. It's just a very possible. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way. It's just I gotta, it's hard because like that was a couple weeks ago, and then in 2 weeks from now, that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and now in 2 weeks I got the big expo. This one I really gotta concentrate, and it's a lot of stuff, shipping and driving, and we'll see. But if anything that I have, I mean, I do anything over $200, I do free shipping in Canada, and anything over $500 in US, I do free shipping. So I can have it next day to you, my friend. So look at this. The last 4 weeks have been our best 4 weeks since we started this journey 7 years ago. Fucking love it. I love hearing shit like this. Awesome. I love it. Mike G, how you doing, man? Got a phone call from him, I believe, last week. What's going on? Kyle the Blood, how are you? Let's see. Oh, Mike, Blackheart Exotics. I'm always looking to save a buck here, wherever positive. Yeah, I mean, I love my truck and all, but saving, $200 every 4 or 5 days is pretty fucking cool. My car's fast. It's like an SUV. It's fucking fast. It's funny because I don't even think there's a car on the road that even can touch me. And I had this souped up, I don't know, it was a Toyota Supra, had a big spoiler, loud exhaust, the neon lights under it. It's like, and I saw him fly by, and I just sort of hit the gas, hit the pedal. Since electric, there's no gas, but can't call it a gas pedal anymore. It's the electric pedal, I guess. But the pedal, everyone else's gas pedal, same fucking position, same place. I hit it, and you see him going. And I just, and then at the light, he's like, "Wow," you can see it in his face, looking over. And then he's like revving, and then of course I got to be cocky, hit the little boost button. And as soon as the light went green, I'm gone. Like, you can, dude, not even close. I just got the thing about the electric car, it might cost me more money in fucking speeding tickets, because this shit's fucking fast. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, you can do like 100 on the highway. You hit the pedal, your neck's snapping. I mean, it's ridiculous. And if I hit it's fun. But yeah, Mike, breeding my own rodents, I should have done that so long ago. But I just figured, yeah, I'm actually enjoying it. It is a lot of work, but you know what? If you do it right and you're consistent, it's not so bad, So, let's see. So Southern Maryland Constrictors, Aiden says, I don't breed my own rats, but I have a buddy that does, and I go over and help clean every week, which feeds my collection for free. Oh, awesome. I'm very lucky to have found someone that lets me do that. Amazing. And you know what? It is something, I mean, it is work, but, you get what you put in. So Barklandia. Hey, Billy, I hatched 2 clown clutches from a male I got from you, and he proved out to carry yellow belly as well. Woo! Let me do that better. Woo! You're going to have to find me an asphalt het clown now. Yeah. Why asphalt het clown? Get the fucking asphalt clown. Spend some money. Do it the right way. Come on, man. Fucking got a freebie yellow belly in it. Now you're going to go asphalt het clown. Spend some money. Do it right. Get an asphalt clown. Get her done. You beat the odds. Instead of 1-4, now you're 1-2. Come on, man. Do the math. Jeremy's in the house. What's up, Warfels? Morphs, how are you, brother? Hope all is well, my friend. What's up? What's up with you? Let's see. So Ed from Regis Morphs, hopefully you still hear this. This was, this was 20 minutes ago. Sorry, got to go to 10 a.m. Got to set up at 6:30. Good evening, everyone. Have a great remaining live. Catch y'all on the next one. Billy in chat. Thanks for the info on the ASFs. You're welcome, Ed. And if you do listen to this the next day, sorry that I take so goddamn long, and have a great night. Thanks for showing up. Let's see. Mike says, I haven't tried Go for Cocoa yet, but definitely will in the future. Hope you do, my man. Let's see. So Manny says, anyone who can answer, if I'm going to switch my ball python from paper to Go for Cocoa, should I wait till after it eats, sheds, or really doesn't matter. But I mean, if you're going to feed it, wait a few days to move it. But I haven't had issues, but then it's been on cocoa, not Go for Cocoa. I mean, I've had cocoa for years. So it's just like, hatchlings right out of the incubator onto cocoa, feed them within a few days. Same thing with new animals that I bring in. I'll spray and do my thing. And then a few days later, I put it on cocoa. If I don't notice anything, I put it on cocoa, and then I try feeding. So whatever works for you. Locked and loaded. Frank says, hey, Billy and everyone, cleaning rat tubs and listening. Good. So let's see. Blake Collins says, a male I bought from you, Billy, just sired my first clutch. So sick. That's amazing. Thanks. He is a stud, breathes everything I throw at him, and has never gone off food. Awesome. Good to hear. Don't jinx yourself. because it happens. You breed and they fucking like want to breed, and I don't want to eat. I just want to keep breeding. You got to do both, little guy. Come on. But that's amazing. I appreciate you letting me know. I love that feeling. You know, that's awesome. Vision Quest. How you doing, man? Good evening, everyone, he says. Let's see. Oh, look who's in the house. Charlie, Reagan, Renee, Royal Pythons. How are you? Yes, I did. I saved them all. The ceiling tile, the sticker ceiling tiles. Then they were on the wall. Now I'm moving them, putting them on another wall. That's them right there, as you see. I saved them all. So they went from the old facility into this room, and now they're being moved into this room out here on the wall. I sort of showed people on the live earlier. I did on Instagram what I'm doing. But yeah, it's pretty cool. James, what's going on? Big Daddy James just popping in and out while at work. You do that. You pop in and out, brother. Let's see. Yeah, Friday night, man. Friday night. I host people, you know, coming in and yeah, hopefully we have a good turnout, you know, a bunch of people coming in and stuff. Upscale New York Morphs, I think passionate best describes Billy in my opinion, which I love. The information these guys throw every week is crazy, and what they say works. Well, it works for us, and hopefully it works for you. I'm not going to sit there and fucking go on a platform like this and have as many people following me and give you shitty advice, or even worse, the fucking people that tell you what to do and they do the total fucking opposite for themselves. I fucking hate pieces of shit like that. I show you what I do. I show you the good, I show you the bad, but I also tell you or try to explain why I like using this cocoa. It has 2 different sizes. It's less dusty. Why do I feed live instead of frozen thawed? I have too many animals. It doesn't work for me. You know, why do I cut? Why do I use this? Why do I breed like this? It's what works for me. Okay. It doesn't mean it's the only way, but I do believe the way I do things, I'm a breeder. Okay. I've been doing this forever. I make a living off of this. So wouldn't it be in my best interest to be as best and do things the most efficient way and what's best for the animals to keep thriving? And that's what I try to do. And there could be better ways. Like I'm learning about the ASFs now, where before it was like, oh, ASFs, no, nobody would touch them. Now it's like, it's the new thing, and it's fucking amazing. Like the way I feed every 2 weeks, once they're over 200, 300 grams, I go to every 2 weeks. It's been great for me, you know? And I don't hit the 1,000-gram walls. They eat, they're great. And I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm working with them. In the wild, they're lucky to get 12 to fucking 20 meals, but we're trying to jam 52 or 56 in them a year. It's 52 weeks in a year. So 52. Why feed them every week? In the wild, they're doing, you know, a third of that. Their metabolisms aren't meant to eat fucking every week. But, you know, I learned that because that's what that was out there. Now learning about how the metabolism of the ball python works and stuff, and doing it for 5 years, I'm sold, you know. They're hungry when I go to feed them. I'm not sitting there going, holy fuck, another meal. I still got half of it in me. That's just the way I do things. And I tell you how it is and why we like it. And I am passionate because I love what I do and I love helping people. And anyone knows me. I mean, I've had people on my Patreon for several years. I've had some for 3. Obviously, they're doing well. I know they're doing well because I'm in contact with them and I see them doing well. And I know I had a big part of it. And you know what? And I love that you guys believe in me, because I'm not doing smoke and fucking mirrors. I'm not showing you only the good stuff. I'm showing you the good, the bad, the ugly, and this is why I do it. And you get what you get, you know? So, you know, I don't have time to sit there and put fancy fucking edited fucking videos, even though I have Lord of Line to do it. You know what? Cut and shoot. There you go. I mean, or turn it on and go. Here you go. That's how we roll, you know? You get the real deal here, you know? There's none of this fucking magic potion shit. Oh, don't show him that. You know, oh, I got a moldy fucking egg. Oh my God, he showed a moldy egg. Oh, he's a big breeder. Big breeders get moldy eggs. They get slugs. They get fucking shit happening just like you guys do. We don't have magic powers. Once you hit a certain fucking, oh, I'm a big breeder now. All my animals eat. Everything's great. They breed. They never go off food. They never hit. That's bullshit. Fuck, we got more of those problems. So, you know what I mean? But anyways, thank you so much, Upstate. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and stuff and all the support you guys give me. Speaking of love and support, let's give some to US Arc. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, there it is. Where are we going? So, where are we? So Liz Miller says, daughter 15 wants to start a biz. What are the top 3 mistakes you made and how would you change them? And what are the top 5 selling morphs right now? So starting a biz, which is great, especially being young, you got a lot to learn. This isn't easy. You know, social media is a big thing. And it's also like a job. You got to post to get out there. You got to brand yourself. You got to consistently learn. You're going to do stuff and try to, you'll make mistakes and things will happen. You got to, overlook them and jump over that hurdle, keep moving forward. When I made the mistakes, because, I didn't know, and there was no one guiding me. There was no YouTube channels that you could watch and learn. If you typed in how to breed ball pythons 25 years ago, they'd be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? Hi, here's the fucking, mental agencies. And it would pop up like, here, please call this hotline. You need help. Like, it was crazy. Now it's mainstream and there's a lot of, great info and there's a lot of shitty info. But I don't claim I have everything. I do what I do and I explain to you why I do it, but it won't work for everybody depending where you are. We have to, keep our humidity high. Other people have to fucking shoot it out because they already have it too high. Some people can't use cocoa because it'll make their humidity even higher than it is now. So, it's a loaded question because, the mistakes that I made, most people won't now. Back in the day when you bought a female, it was always sold with a male. Like it was always 1.1 or 1.2. If you were lucky, you got a 1.3. Wow, I scored. I got a 1.3. But it was always grouped like that. But a lot of time it was 1.1, 1.1. And you know how, I say, don't buy a male for at least 10 months to a year later. Buy 3 or 4 females, put 1 male to those, have different genetics in your females. And they get a right male with the proper genetics that go great with those 4 animals. And there's your breeding group, or your breeding project. That was a mistake I made. I didn't know. I bought a bunch of males and females and didn't know that, you could do this. I listened to a lot of bad advice and, thank God there's not many people out there putting out bad advice, compared to back in the day. And back in the day before the internet, well, not before the internet, but before social media really became big where you could connect with people. Ball pythons were a small little place in Toronto, Ontario. I didn't know anyone else out because we didn't have the networking. So when we had 20 or 30 people that bred ball pythons, the last thing they wanted to do after they sold me a snake was to fucking help me because now I'm their competition because it was such a small pool. Once the world opened up, I love giving advice. I love helping people. I know I've helped many people, and the shit that they're doing now, in 2-3 years, they're going to be fucking mini monsters or even big monsters. They could be bigger than me for fuck's sakes if they wanted to. And I'd fucking be happy. Back in the day, it's like, all these people that see other people do better than them and they fucking start hating them and then step up your game or fucking, work harder. The reason why they are there because they're doing right shit and they're putting the work in. And if you're not, you're going to fucking not move up. So, 5 best-selling morphs, it changes all the time. And it's not, don't chase what's the top selling. Chase what you like to make because I love freeways. I sold a lot of shit off to get into the freeway project. I got my first one in 2009. I sold a lot of shit off that I wish I didn't, but I did, and I don't regret it. And I bought all the original freeway stuff. And it's fucking, I've been in the project now 14 years. I'm going on 15 years in the project since 2009, and I'm still loving it. I got freeway clown pied combos. I got so much amazing shit, and I'm still I love it. So you know what? I don't chase the new hot thing. Oh, Wookiee's hot. Let's jump on the bandwagon. Oh, I don't like it anymore because now this is better. Oh, now this is better. You're not going to get anywhere. You're going to play hot fucking potato and like stick to something you love and grow, So that's just my opinion. You know, I've done both. And believe me, I'm much happier producing stuff I love than just making shit that sells, you know, because, you know, no offense to Sunset and Puzzle. I don't have hardly any of it or any of it. I had it. I moved a lot of it out because it didn't do anything for me. Yeah, it's going to make great money because there's a lot of people that love the shit, you know, awesome. Like Monarch, there's so many people that love it and it's going to do really well. It's a recessive. It's great. I prefer Ultramel. I want to make Ultramel, so I have Ultramel and I'm happy. I don't have to fucking conquer everybody's needs in this fucking game. I want to make myself happy first and then I'll make everyone else happy second. But I want to be happy first and you need to too. That's fucking real. Because if you're going to sit there and you're going to grow your business or you're going to work to try to make everyone fucking happy, I'll tell you now, you're wasting your time because you will never make everybody fucking happy. And by trying to make everyone else happy, I guarantee you won't be. You know what? Make yourself fucking happy first, and then everyone else can fucking take second. You are number one. Make yourself happy. Do what works for you, and everything else will follow. And if it doesn't, fuck them. You know, there's a lot of people that can't stand me. People don't like me. Don't give a shit, because you know what? I don't do this for them. I do this for me, and I'm loving it. And I'm making mistakes, and I'm learning from them, and I'm getting bigger and bigger. And everyone wants to see me crash and fall. It's never going to fucking happen. You know why? Because I fucking love what I do and I will find the way to get past it or do better. And I'm fucking thriving. So, and I'm happy at doing that. So, you know, do what works for you and what you love and everything will fall into place. I truly believe that. And that's facts. That's spitting real fucking truth out. So thank you, Brittany. And of course, I'm fucking 26 minutes behind yapping. But thanks for your question, Liz. Let's see. Pressure Pythons. Justin, how you doing, man? Sick logo, too. Start posting more on Instagram. Put the work in. I'm pretty sure it's you. I'm pretty sure. You know, I say, fuck you, Billy, it ain't me, but it could be you. So I go and look every once in a while when I have some time. I look, it's like, oh, this person follows me. Click 4 posts. Well, guess what? I'm not following 4 posts because I don't follow for follow. I follow because I want to see the shit you're posting. If you're not posting, why the fuck am I following you? It doesn't make sense. I want people on my feed so I can see new shit and see cool stuff and see how you're growing, see what you're doing. So I don't know if it's you or not. I'm pretty sure it is because I'm like, fucking awesome logo. I'm like, look, he only has 4 or 5 posts or 9 posts. Post more, I'll follow you. And anyone else listening, posting on social media, you know, I don't do follow for follow. You know what I do? I follow because you're posting shit and I want to see what you're posting. That's what I do. So if it is you, my man, Justin, post more and I want to follow you because I love your logo. And I love that you support. I see you on here all the time. I'm pretty sure it's you. I just made a complete ass of myself, but hey. It wouldn't be the first time. But thanks for popping in, man. Tom Easto, 1:30 in the UK tonight. Thought I'd stop by and say hello. Thank you, my man. You've popped in a few times. I appreciate the support. Oh, Tokays. Yeah, I see. I see them. I hear they're noisy as fuck. They squeak and stuff, but fucking some of them are so cool. You may see me get a pair in the future. You never know. But I'm happy right now. Is the raffle good for the U.S.? Yes, it is. The U.S. It's in North America, even in Europe as well. The only thing is, it's a pain for me to get shipping right now into Europe. I've been trying. But I will get it done. I am working on different avenues, but all of U.S. So Canada and the U.S. I think right now, out of the 10 tickets sold, there's 3 or 4 Canadians and 6 or 7 Americans. So free shipping. You know, click the link in the description below. It'll take you there. I update it every time someone purchases. And how we're doing it is you reach out to me on Instagram and I'll message you back saying, hey, I need all your information. I'll send you an invoice on PayPal for the ticket or tickets, you know, if people want to buy multiple. And once the raffle hits 20, we'll do a live. And how we're doing it is we put all 20 people's names or 18 or whoever all people that bought 20 tickets. Some people might have 2, some might have 3. You never know. But everyone, if you buy 2 tickets, you're going to have your name twice on the wheel, and we spin the 20 names, even if some are multiple. When it pops up, okay, you get your first choice. Next person, next choice. And you get to choose. And I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. And I mean, it's pretty damn cool. But I'd like to do this, every couple months or something, and just have some really crazy prizes. I want to do a super high end one too, where like 5 tickets at $5,000 a piece. I'll have a couple, a $10,000 snake, a couple $7,000 snakes, a $6,000 credit, and all expenses paid. I'll fly you to Mutation Creation. I'll let you stay here for 2-3 days, set you up, everything paid for. And I'll give you like 25, it'll be crazy, but it'll be fucking cool. Cause I love it. I love giving away stuff, but we'll see. You never know. So Nick says, where do I join the raffle? So I've said it before. I don't know when you popped in, but I'll keep saying it. Go in the description below and there'll be a link. You click it and it'll take you to the raffle. It'll show you the 20 prizes. And I update it every time someone buys a ticket. So 9 seats left, 9 tickets left, 8 tickets left. Right now there's 10. So half are sold. It'll be pretty cool. I mean, I'm excited. And I think I want to throw something else in, like a special bonus draw for everybody too, just to juice it up even better. But, but hit me up on Instagram too. If you don't see it or the link doesn't work, hit me up and I'll tell you what to do. But Taryn, hey, Billy, just jumped on. Are you vending at the CRB? I definitely am. I will be there. We've got a nice big display like always. And going to bring some heat. We're going to have some pretty awesome animals. You're very welcome. Let's see. Oh, look at you. Just got done putting a ceramic coat on the new Harley. Now I can focus here. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Yeah, my Harley's flat matte black. Yeah, so matte black. And my new car is matte silver, like gunmetal silver, like a darker gray. I'll put a post up, but it's pretty badass. I'm happy. It's tough right now, man. It's tough to move excess. I mean, even some of the wholesalers are a little slow right now, but it's tough. Is it bad if they eat a little cocoa? No, I've never had an issue. I've been using cocoa now for probably 7-8 years. And I've got roughly 2,500 animals a year plus with the never had an issue. Right. Python Junkies. I agree, Billy. Wish I started sooner with breeding rats. Big money saver. It is. So, we've got about 5 more minutes or so. Let me just get caught up because I'm behind. Man, am I behind. So SoCal, do you notice males don't eat as much as females? I don't notice that. I feed my males, even my breeder males, only weaned. I don't feed them smalls, and I feed them every 2 weeks. Sometimes if they're breeding heavy, I'll give them a small little pup or something small. But no, I don't feed my males as big. I don't want my males big, 2,000 gram, animals, I don't want them the same size as my females. That's just how I do it. Upstate New York says, well, I can tell I have just about everything you guys say and works awesome for me. Awesome. So I'm happy, and so are the snakes. Thank you. Amazing. I don't want to be, hey guys, you got to do it my way. It works. It does for most, but some states, some countries, different regulations, different access to, some people can't get cocoa. Some people can't, do things our way because of rules and regulations in that country. Plus temperatures are different. So, I'm glad it works for you and it works for me. And that's why I say, but also try different things and see what works for your animals. But Zach, man, how you doing? Good evening, all. Better late than never. Never. We'll be there Friday, me and the crew. Good, good, good. Can't wait to see you, man. Listen to these guys. They know what they're talking about. Smash that damn like button. And let's go here one more time and give some love to ARS. Let's see. Just trying to think. Just moving through, trying to read and move. Everyone's 15-year-old daughter needs a Billy rant. Yeah, I didn't mean to go on a rant. I just, I mean, I'm passionate about what I say and what I do. And it's just, sometimes I think back to how it was. And I can't even believe I got through it. Like I was just destined to be here because the shit that happened to me and stuff. But you really got to do what you love, because I see too many people chasing everyone else's dreams and they're sitting there at the end of it like, oh, nothing panned out. Oh, I don't like this. I did it wrong. Oh, there's no money in this business. Well, no, not the way you did it, So, facts, and he's taking his patrons with him. Where's this? I'm going to try to take you guys everywhere. Oh, maybe I did follow you, but I did. Yeah, I think it is you. It might be you. I don't know. But yeah, if you're out there and you got an Instagram account, post shit. That's why I follow people, is to see what you're posting. I want to learn to see what you're doing and grow with you. Oh, I got 7 posts. Would you be following my shit if I only had 7 posts? You want to see, different things. You want, wow, look at this, look at that. Wow. You can't just have 7 things and expect people, I want to follow this person. They haven't posted in 5 months, but I want to. Why the fuck are you following someone if they're not posting? That's the whole point of social media, is to network and follow people to see their content. If you're not making content, why the fuck am I following you? But hey, show that passion. I try. Let's see. Okay, so you got an excuse, but keep going, brother. Get it done. But good. 121 says, evening. How you doing? Monsoon raffle. Here we go. Yeah, it's going to be some cool shit. So, oh, PER, man. How you doing? What's up, everyone? Sucks I'm late. It's okay, man. That's why you can watch it, Miguel. Let's see. Got a few more minutes. How many spots left? There's 10 so far. I'd like to get this raffle done within the next 2 weeks, man. So people, 10 more spots. 10 more spots. Look at this. NFL season about to start. I've always been a Packer fan for the last fucking 30 some odd years. I love my Packers, but I like the Bills. I wish, that was a fucking epic game with KC. It was crazy. Back and forth, fucking like, wow, what a game. That was one of the probably most epic fucking battles. Like, no way. Wow. Oh my God. Overtime. It was crazy. The last minute and a half of that game and overtime was fucking crazy. It was nuts. Epic. But I like to see the Bills, man. But I'm a Packer fan. So I'm just trying to. So Handle These Balls says, I don't follow people, don't post. There you go. Or who follow, then unfollow. Yeah, I can vouch for Billy. I haven't hit 500 followers yet, but Mutation Creation is one. There you go. And I post about every day. There you go. It's everybody in here should be following each other. And you know what? I have a social media manager, but I am on my Instagram. If there's people on here that love and support me and are here and I'm not following you, hit me a message, because I try, right? It's not like I'm sitting there doing nothing going, oh, let me see, and that's why I go through it. I've had Patreon people that have been on my Patreon for months. And I go through and it's like, oh, fuck. And I'm like, oh my God, fuck. I feel bad because, you know what I mean? They're on my Patreon. I'm not even fucking following them. You know, social media is big, but it's not my key thing. My animals are, my customers, you know, getting the business, you know, done and just being happy and, you know, trying to get, you know, everything that I do in a day, which is crazy. Like there's so much that I do. But I do want to support people that are supporting me. So, but yeah, reach out, man. Green Bay. Yes. Oh, I'm almost caught up. Okay, I am caught up. Okay, good. When are you coming to Australia, Billy? This is Frizzy's Reptiles. I would love to come to Australia. It's nothing on my plans yet, but I definitely hear it is absolutely beautiful and amazing, and I would love to come to your country. Yeah, man, I'd love to see a fucking, you know, go out to the outback and see a kangaroo. Maybe even box with one if you're allowed. I don't know. Get my ass kicked by a fucking kangaroo. But yeah, it'd be amazing. Like I just hear it's such a lovely, beautiful country, and I've never really heard anything bad about it. But it definitely is on my bucket list. Who's this? Nose is itchy. Billy has better taste in snakes than football teams. Oh, that's so. Okay. That's from Andrew. Thank you very much. Aiden says, you follow my cousin, though, Genetic Innovations. Good. So I don't follow you. Hit me up on Instagram. Say, fucking Billy, follow my ass. As long as you have more than 10 fucking posts, I'll follow you, my man. So, Andrew says, since watching you every Monday, I've had so much more followers, and I can only say thank you. Awesome. But I don't think it's for me. Maybe because you're networking, and that's why these are so good to you know, to go to people's lives and support them. Listen to some of the knowledge and some of the other people that are there. You know, you get ideas. What did they say? Oh my God, I didn't even know that. You get to hang around awesome people. There's still 97 people in the house. You know, talk to people. And I'm going to put this up because it is almost time to go. You know, it's great that, you know, people in the chat know each other. And if someone pops up, everyone, hey, how you doing? I mean, it's awesome how we're networking and have a little, you know, community, you know, outside of, you know, there's always smaller communities of the big community. And sometimes the big community isn't really a community. It's a bunch of segregated small communities that fight between each other, which is fucking bullshit. And I'm sick of it. That's why I'd rather have 30, 40, 100 awesome people, you know, than 2,000 fucking people that are fucking like, wow. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. It's another whole rant. Browns. Not yet. Well, hey, man, at 70, hit me up a message and I'll follow you in the next, later today or tomorrow. So, PER, man. Come on, the Giants, man. Shit. Rare Games says, I just saw the vid on the female. You just proved out asphalt. Yeah, that was it was a pastel het enhancer. And I fucking hit super asphalts, 2 of them. A pastel enchi super asphalt enhancer and a super asphalt het enhancer. Oh, no, it'd be 66. I don't know if it was a het to het. I don't know. But anyways, fuck. Pastel asphalt het enhancer. Even better. So thank you so much, man. Thank you, Upstate. Thank you for the love and support. And dude, I got to get on this raffle. Oh, here we go. Chiefs. Yeah, bandwagon jumper. Just kidding, Patrick. You know, I don't mind them, but I don't know. Mahomes just, I don't know. That fucking, I don't know, man. You know, it's just like back in the day, you know, I fucking, you know, hated Elway. You know, I just couldn't stand Elway with the Broncos. You know, it just, you know, back in the day, I actually liked the Miami Dolphins too with Marino, you know, and they had fucking never went anywhere. You know, poor fucking, poor Marino, man, never got a ring. That guy was amazing. But anyways, got to get on the raffle. Like I said, hit the link below. It'll tell you the 20 prizes, $1,500 a piece. It'll be amazing. And like I said, I mean, it's definitely worth it. And I can't wait to see it. And you know, I'm going to have bigger and better ones, you know? So this is your year, eh? Okay. Yeah. 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 People can shit on my Packers, but you know what? They've done fucking phenomenal over the last 20 years, you know? So, hey, so handle these balls. Keep up the great work and great content. Love from Arizona, the U.S. Learned so much watching your stuff. Got to go to the grill, man. Awesome. Grill up some good food and eat. We out of here soon. So Andrew says, I'm just so quiet because of my dyslexia and other mental issues. I'd rather talk to folks that get it. Yeah. I mean, you know, we all have, I have ADHD, OCD, mild Tourette's, like, you know, I don't know. I don't think I have anxiety. You know, I'm a very stressed person and I just handle things weird. I may have anxiety once in a while, but I know people have PTSD and stuff like that. And I get it, right? Like sometimes I don't understand, but I get it. I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm a fucking, you know, but I'm real, right? And, you know, I'm not going to change because I got to be a certain way for people. This is what you get. You don't like it. I'm not changing for you because I love myself and I do what I do and I say what I say and, you know, I do what I say and I believe in what I say and that's it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Titans and yes, powerhouse for the Cowboys. And then we got this girl. Come on, show me, kiddies. Football's boring? Come on, man. Damn. And I believe you're in Florida and you've got 2 fucking NFL teams there. I'm in Canada and I got none. So football's boring, man. You just got to go with the right person. You go to a football game with me, definitely not fucking boring. Football's boring. Come on. What's you probably don't like any sports though. But hey. Anyways, it's not boring. I love it. Winston's I live 10 minutes away from Green Bay. Cheesehead, baby. Yeah, Packers. I gotta come to Wisconsin. I gotta go. I've seen the Green Bay Packers play the Buffalo Bills here in an exhibition game, probably fucking 15 years ago at an arena here in Toronto. It was called the Sky Dome. Now it's Rogers Center, or is it the Rogers Center? Yeah, it is the Rogers Center now. But yeah, I have seen them in person. Had great seats too. But I want to be in Lambeau fucking Field, the frozen tundra, cheese fucking hat on, and fucking rock and rolling, man. That's one of my. It will happen. Okay, well, hope to see you there, Alice, and have a safe. If not, have a safe flight back. Good night, everybody. Thanks, Boop and Snoots, for your time, Brittany. Oh, and by the way, because y'all, I got in on the Ultramilk project. Can't wait to start my Ultramilk Town project. Awesome. Good stuff. Good night. Good night. Baseball is better. I watch that too, but not better than football, man. I'm a football man. Hockey, football, and then baseball. Actually, I think I like basketball a bit better than baseball, but hey. Oh, there's 3 teams. 3. Let's see. You got the Tampa Bay Bucks. I know you got a lot of basketball teams and baseball teams. You got the Jacksonville Jags. Oh, the Miami. Yeah, you do got 3. Shit. Show me, kiddies. You got 3, damn it. 3. I got none in the whole fucking country. You got 3 in your own fucking state. How's that shit fair? Oh, you're in North Idaho. Okay, I thought you were in Florida for some fucking reason. So that's good because, you know, Florida, some of the shit that's going on in Florida, never mind with USARK and all the other shit, just the fucking, some of the shit on the news from Florida and this fucking, wow, it's crazy. So I'm glad you're not in Florida, but hey, football doesn't suck and it's not boring. So there you go. Facts. You're awesome, Billy. Love watching you, man. Definitely have been an inspiration. I'm glad, man. I appreciate it. Hey, I'm in Jacksonville now. Go Jags, but a Titan fan. Don't brag. And you have baseball, and that's all that. Look at that, home run balls, of course. Yeah. But yeah, man, Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, we got a good team. We're just not fucking killing it. Good night, y'all. The demolition derby's better. I don't think football is boring. Basketball, go Bulls from Chicago. There you go. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. The Dolphins, the Bucks, and the Jags. Yes, there you go. Go Falcons. There you go. Good night, all. Appreciate. Have an awesome night. Doing your fantasy draft right now. Good vibes. Appreciate it. Billy, Mondays usually suck until 7 p.m. Thank you, guys. Thanks for all the love and support. And did I put that? I think I did. Did I not? But anyways, last one. And I am out of here. Go Green Bay. Have a good one. There we go. Good night. Good night. Good night. Actually, I don't mind Cincy. Actually, I don't even mind the Browns too. You guys got a couple, I mean, got to see how it goes. But, Packers and the Bills, that's who I'm liking. But that's what's great about it. Everyone can have their own fucking teams, and we can shoot the shit and, put little jabs at each other. And, we can all still be social. It's awesome. So, yes, you did. Merge and morphs. You did. See you the fuck later next time. But you can rewind and watch it again. Good night. Good night. Everyone have a good night. And see you next Monday. And I'm going to make a post for Patreon. I'm going to have a live on Friday. And I think I'm going to have one on Wednesday for the Q&A. We'll see. Or maybe make it the Sunday. I don't know. I'll put it out there, get some feelers. But you guys are awesome. Have a great night. And see you next week. Oh, yeah. Thank you for all the love and support. Like always. Bye, guys.